Xensity. It's going to be Blam on the Reaper, Iman on McCree, Michael on the Zarya, Ark on Winston, Sakari on the Mercy, and Spo rounding things out here on the Lucio. And what are we seeing here coming out from the side of Northern Gaming Red?
We got Exion on a Genji. Chance is going to be Reinhardt. Nap time, finally back in the game, is going to be playing Mercy. Mangachu on that Bastion. Wolf on McCree. Bread Expert on Lucio. And I've said it before, but with the Bastion in it, Blam has his work cut out for him. It's going to be on him to get behind that Bastion once this fight is over. Why would you...
Mangachu able to take out Ark immediately
Ark
here.
took himself out.
Yeah, he just dove right in. Mangachu able to get the kill. Bastion El Presidente showing up here. Probably no relation to us mentioning Mr. Destructoid a moment ago, but who knows, as NG Red absolutely dominating this early fight. A lot of this off the power of Bastion, and here comes Mangachu here with the tank mode, going in, dropping shot after shot. Sorry, having run for life. McCree running for his life. When tank mode comes out, almost everyone runs, and first cap here again go in favor of NG Red.
Yeah, now it's going to be up to Xensity to do what no one else was able to do, and that's solve an established Bastion by NG Red. No one's really been able to figure it out. People have thrown hero after it. I guess he's going to fame strike it, but it does nothing when you've had this whole setup here. I think you really wait for Graviton and you pull them off the ledge.
You know, Graviton pulling off the ledge would be a thing here, but right now Mangachu really not under any duress, able to take out Spo, looking for more, finally getting taken out by Blam. Blam got in via the back, hit his control core where he is most vulnerable. Graviton does come down here, doing a little bit of work here for the side of Xensity, but overall, the flow of the game definitely in favor of Northern Gaming Red. Wolf going off, Exion going off, the Dragon being saved here, Dragon Blade slicing and dicing, going to get another kill on the Iman. Good Dragon Blade from Exion, and even though it's worth noting, that team fight was going on the entire time, but Xensity was able to cap the point early on, and they did buy themselves 17% overall.
Yeah, another full setup. The reason that Graviton didn't work is the follow planned was going to be a Reinhardt coming in with his M1, but Chance with a really nice Reinhardt play of his own charged out and was able to remove that Reinhardt from the follow-up.
Wolf with the Deadeye, able to take out Iman early. This is 6v5 in favor of NG Red. Wolf makes it a 6v4. McCree play going off. Wolf right now looking for the triple, basically going to get it with a little bit of help. Sakari ends up killing herself. And this is quite the push here from NG Red. They're going to push back Xensity, and they're well on their way to winning round one here in the fall.
Yeah, they're holding very far forward too, and that's mostly just Chance trying to buff up his Earth Shatter, get some damage going on. He's safe. He's all his cooldowns are down, but it doesn't matter. He can always retreat to the loving arms of a damage-boosted Bastion.
Oh, Mangachu here in the back, in turret mode, ready to mow people down. Doesn't really be a good answer to this Bastion. I assume Blam is going to try getting out. Okay, here it is. Sound Barrier is out with Dragon Blade. This could be the answer. Slicing and dicing, down goes the Bastion. Ready to deflect on the Wolf, but no, he gets the Deadeye off. The timing there was exquisite coming out from Wolf. He's going to go down in the end, but still, he stopped the Genji in his tracks. Not a bad play overall. And oh, look at this though. Exion still doing work here for NG Red. Able to take out Sakari. Has a Dragon Blade at the ready as well. Yeah. NG Red going to hang on here. 2 point. Hang on. They've lost in the middle, so they're going to have to come back. It was really back and forth how everything ended up going on there. But NG Red still 97%. Good momentum here regardless. Dragon Blade on the way. Able to take out Blam his Chance. We'll see if Xensity can hold on.
Big Graviton comes up. That's going to clean up. And yeah, Xensity is definitely going to hold on. Here comes a huge res, though.
The res brings up everyone who died from that. Chance dropping the hammer. That's going to be 2 kills. Make it 4 overall as Genji going off in the midst of that. Who needs a Dragon Blade to get a triple kill? And NG Red can retake this. I'm not even sure we're going to overtime for any length of time.
Yeah, that's Snap Time's play of the game there. They got completely wiped. Great positioning there. Brings everyone back up. Then the Earth Shatter to follow it up. It's just amazing.
Worked out really well, and we are going to be going to the next stage in Nepal. NG Red up 1-0.
Well, Mangachu right now not on a Bastion, although this is not a map that you can't run a Bastion on. We've seen Luminosity Gaming run a Bastion on this map to great success for a lot of the reasons that McCree is good on this map. A lot of distance, really hard to kind of close the gap and getting up on close on someone. But they are going to be running, rather than a Bastion, Mangachu will be playing a Junkrat instead, and then Exion switches to a 76. Other than that, roster looks pretty safe.
All right, here we go. Xensity definitely not wanting to go down 2-0 here. They do have that disadvantage from coming through losers bracket. But here we go. Both teams fighting on the left side. Neither Winston from the side of Xensity really wanting to go in too deep here. As NG Red laying in quite a bit of poke. They're definitely ahead in terms of overall poking here. Looking at how low people on Xensity are. And this is allowing them to push forward and be even more aggressive. And look at how charged up Xen is, melting Roadhog's face right off. Doesn't secure the kill, but still forces him back.
He already had a tire out.
Michael 3D, though, able to get first blood in the game on Zarya Violence. And there is Mangachu coming in with the double kill. Takes out both Spo and Iman. And the Graviton Surge is out here when they grab some of those members of NG Red. Michael 3D with the double kill off of that, and now Mangachu running for his life, gonna eat a hook, going to go down. And just like that, Xensity able to retake control of the middle.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sold here on the Junkrat. It seems like either Mangachu is not either. He does come up on Reaper instead. Really the biggest problem for them to deal with right now is Michael 3D and Blam are doing really well on both tanks. They need something to deal with them, so Reaper's gonna be that answer.
Chance is on the way. Earthshatter at the ready. Gonna drop it. Multiple people going down. Beautiful Earthshatter. Mitigated somewhat by the sound barrier. Actually has no kills on yet, but Wolf with some cleanup gets the triple kill.
Yeah, they're
and NG Red gonna be bringing this right back
pretty easily. I mean, it's only Winston left. Arc dies eventually. Everyone really just fed their ults there too. Great Earthshatter yet again from Chance. Chance's Earthshatter's been on point all day, I want to say.
Yeah, no, Chance has absolutely been on point.
See if they can bait him in here. They're going to try to bait him into Mangachu so he can charge his ult and run in and get this Death Blossom in.
Graviton is out. There's a whole bunch of people in that vortex of death. Exion laying on the damage strong. Gets the double kill. Mangachu with a bit of cleanup onto McCree. Resurrection can bring those heroes up. Sound Barrier up for the offense. The offense going in. We're going to have the Death Blossom here in just a second. There it is. Gets one. Looking for more with the aid of Wolf. Ends up being a triple. And Xensity quickly finding some of their hope slipping away here as NG Red is in the driver's seat here on round 2 Nepal.
Yeah, looked very good. Mangachu absolutely knew that all he needed to do was get one shot in before his Q was going to be up. He has that math figured out. Runs in, Wraith Forms get the one shot, slam the Q. Everyone else cleans up. He got a lot of damage home with that Death Blossom.
Michael 3D now going to be one of the sole hopes here of Xensity as they move forward. Needs to land a good Graviton. Looking for his opportunity. Holding on to it now, does have a lot of energy. I think he's going to shoot the Graviton near the back, let it go where it may. Everyone is grouped up there. This would be a great opportunity for a Graviton, but he needs to make sure he's getting the fall off. As Mangachu and Wolf start exploding, he might not shoot now because he just doesn't have the team anymore. And the Graviton comes out in the end, but that might have been a waste.
That's a Panic-tron is what that is. It's really sad to see an ult like that. You know, it's such an impactful ult that can completely shift the game, come out and panic. There's no follow-up, absolutely does nothing. Charge is slow. There is a Graviton here for the offense, though. They are being...
The Graviton just might be enough. They're going to push this up. They don't even want to go into overtime. And the Graviton here might be all they need. They just drop the Graviton here, and that's it. Unless someone got to the back with us. Yeah, I think someone did get onto the back. There is a Lucio who snuck his way, causing overtime. The Graviton's still going to keep people off the point. And there you have it. Northern Gaming Red now up 2-0 here in our grand finals.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, I just feel that their chemistry, their coordination is just at another level. If this is a team that's been together for a while, they have a ton of hours of scrimming under their belts. Not to say that, you know, Xensity isn't. I know they all have a bunch of hours with different teams. I'm not sure exactly how long this particular roster has been together, but Northern Gaming just looks like the most established team, which is kind of what we expected coming in today's bracket.
Yeah, no, and honestly, it's been a harder road for them than we expected, but they are sticking with it. They now have 2 points to their name. And well played, the NG Red.
Yeah, so it is going to be Xensity's map pick. They get to decide where they want to go to next, but it is match point for Northern Gaming Red. If they win the next match, they win the tournament after the long hiatus at the end point. And yeah, they've been waiting for a while. Xensity made a name for themselves as well, too, but... You know, looking at the brackets, I think we both looked at it and said, well, it's Northern Gaming's to lose. It was one of the most established teams that we know, and also it's one of the things that They just got signed to an organization, not just, but within the last couple weeks or so. So you don't want to let down your organization. You just got a chance to be established yourself. You got another chance previous to that to even compete in Overkill, which wasn't necessarily going to happen. So they're on the up and up, and they need to keep riding the momentum and prove to people that, yeah, we're not just a fluke. There's a reason that we're signed. We're one of the best teams from North America, and watch out for us.
All right, so we're getting in. It's going to be Kings Row. Both teams saying they're good to go, and here we go.
Sweet. Let's do this. Kings Row.
There will be a side swap here. Northern Gaming deciding they want to be on the defense here first. So NG Red going to be the blue team as we start things out here, but here we go.
Old Kings. You know what would make me happy, cheer me up after this long day? It's just a good old Hanzo strat on offense. Good old scattershot Hanzo strat.
Oh no, I just changed the overlay. Damn you, NG Red. Damn you all to hell.
I bet you they kept limits on, maybe?
No. They actually wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, it's all good. We're just gonna
So, you know, I am mentioning it without explaining it. Hanzo strat, run 6 Hanzos in offense, everyone shoots a scattershot arrow, maybe try to kill someone. Sounds stupid? Well, you're right. Does it work sometimes? Yes, it does. And it generally kills support heroes or someone very pivotal with the defense.
Well, here's the thing, is that teams started defending against it specifically, where they're just like, okay, everyone hide behind the Reinhardt. I haven't seen people preemptively try and defend against it.
Yeah, it's a curveball now. Now people aren't expecting
Now it's like,
strat.
you know what, maybe people have just forgotten, it's like, it's not going to happen anyways, and then bam, scatter arrow in the face.
Yeah. It
could be a thing.
Totally viable strat. Alright, so just waiting for heroes to come out here. I think there's a little bit of a strange picking going on. Maybe not.
I mean, hey, we're saying we want to see Hanzos, but usually that's from the offense here, not the defense.
There are some high-level teams legitimately, you know, toying with the idea of Hanzo.
No, definitely. It sort of comes into play every now and then, and it's like, nah, maybe not. It's like, maybe Hanzo, maybe not.
I think Seagull still is still trying to make him a thing. I know that Tavik like personally loves playing Hanzo, but I don't know how often he's going to actually be able to bring it out. I haven't been able to watch Rogue play very much yet, so let's see.
Those of you who might be tuning in, NGR is known to make people as Soda Pop and Steam. We're going to take a look at their offense here in a second, but looking at the defense first, coming out from the side of Xensity, it's going to be Spo on Lucio, Michael 3D on the Winston, Blam and Iman on a pair of McCrees, Sakari on the Mercy, and Ark on Reinhardt.
Well.
Yeah, and offensively, I'm going to wait for them to kind of settle down and pick on their heroes. The two things I am certain of, though, is nap time is going to be Mercy, Bread Expert will be on Lucio, I believe Exion will stay on Zarya, Wolf will be playing McCree, Chance will be playing Reinhardt, and Mangachu with a, you know, interesting pick here is going with an offensive Roadhog.
And Roadhog, we have seen do some work on offense. He's not the most typical of picks. Doesn't always work out. Definitely backfires hard if you die, because then the defense gets way more ults. But if it can work here on the first attack, can definitely pay some dividends. And one thing he's great at is cracking Reinhardt shields. That Reinhardt shield is already done.
Yeah, and now he's going to go for the grab. He does pick in Michael in of it. Not really the best target, but does end up neutralizing him with his team. Wolf cleaning up.
3 kills here in the offense. NG Red absolutely rolling through this with speed.
That's it.
Mangachu doesn't even care about the point anymore. He's going forward. He's looking for blood. This is a Roadhog. Mercy, run for your life.
Yeah, that is it. That is about as fast as you could possibly cap the first point. 7:17 remaining after cap. Wolf and Mangachu going forward, looking for picks. They're going to get shielded. They know they're a little too far. They back out.
They're going to have to back out a bit there, but that was quite the attack coming out from NG Red. A great start for them here on Kings Row, a map where they are trying to close out the series and close out the tournament versus Xensity.
Yeah, all they're really doing with Mangachu on this Roadhog is getting the picks on occasion, but they really want to get the combo. Wolf wants to get his high noon up, but you want to get the shield down first. Look at all this fire they're focusing on the Reinhardt shield. Ark has to back out. Now they're going to push it in.
Yep, they're pushing in, the defense now being a little bit more aggro, but Ark is horribly punished for that, as the offense here, very disciplined, getting 2 quick kills. Wolf coming out with the Deadeye. It is high noon, takes out Sakari, not before she gets the resurrection off.
Here comes a res of their own. Ark is up behind the scenes. He's trying to clean some things up. He does.
Yeah, the offense still rolling. Resurrection to nap time coming right in the nick of time. Earth Shatter coming down. They're just piling on at this point. Michael 3D goes down in Northern Gaming Red, looking totally reinvigorated as they move forward. They look more dominant here in the grand finals than they did all throughout the rest of the tournament.
Well, they're probably rested and fed and happy. I'm a little bit jealous of them right now, but they're also, I mean, they played pretty good earlier, and maybe they just had some time to, like, look at the games they played, kind of look at the faults they were making. Now it just seems like all their combos are crisp. They're working really well.
Arc. I don't know if he was suicide in pros, but he definitely just fell out. I think he might have gotten hooked to his death. Yeah, he was hooked to his death. That was a great hook by Mangachu. Environmental hook kills definitely a thing.
They got everything they want going for him here. Graviton's up, High Noon's up, Whole Hog is up. And you know what's actually a really interesting combo is Graviton and Whole Hog. It's kind of for just rubber banding torture.
No, it is absolutely great. Graviton and Whole Hog, actually lets Whole Hog do a ton of damage up close.
Yeah.
Whole Hog does a lot of damage, but pushes people away from the damage at the same time, so you don't usually get the most out of the damage by stepping back to chill. But here we go, Sound Barrier's out from both sides. Here comes the Graviton. So many people hooked in from the side of Xensity. Xensity just got completely mopped up. A beautiful Graviton coming out from Exion.
Team kill.
And they're just gonna roll here, uncontested. That's a team wipe. And that is a very, very fast time here in Kings Row. That might almost, I think that was just barely over 3 minutes. It was like maybe 3:02 or something.
Yeah, they just look crisp, right? They look like everything is hitting right when it needs to hit. Mangachu's popping shields. He's getting the hooks that he wants. He's getting environmental kills. Like, this is a clinic in Roadhog play.
Oh, is this the hook on the right?
No, this is the Whole Hog.
This is a Graviton in the Whole Hog, and this does so much damage when they're stuck there. That, you know, he only got one of those kills on paper. I guarantee you, he did the most damage there by far.
That's an insane amount of damage.
302. Mangachu having himself a hog game, and now unless Xensity can come out with an incredibly quick time, this is NG's tournament to lose.
Yeah, 302 is pretty fast. I don't know what to say about that. They can try to play standard, but if they don't cap this point, almost immediately they're in trouble.
Yep, time to defend is 302, and this is where Northern Gaming Red, they can feel really comfortable. They can even run things that stall a little bit more. Run a Torbjorn, run a Symmetra, just run things that are annoying to get through, because getting through that crap in the 302 time is going to be incredibly harsh.
You could run 6 Tracers and just kind of run them all through the point, just, you know, kind of stall. You could run 6 Lucios defense. I don't think we're gonna see that, but I'm just saying, possibility. You could run 6 Maze and stack your ice blocks and walls. You could build an ice fort. I actually kind of want to see that now. There you go. I was setting you up for it. I was hoping you were getting there.
All right. Well, either way, taking a look here, Northern Gaming Red defense about to be coming up. Speaking of someone, they were showing May for at least a moment here, but it's going to be Mangachu on a 70s. Hang on. Okay, now they're done. It's going to be Mangachu on a 76, Red Expert on Lucio.
Let's not waste time.
Nap Time on the Mercy, Exion and Wolf on the Paramacrease, and Chance on the Reinhardt. And no, that's not Soda Poppin'. He just happens to be a guy named Chance on Soda Poppin's team.
Time you hung it up.
Huh.
You're not getting any younger.
What a coincidence. What a world. What a time to be alive. Offensively, they're going to have to get a lot done in a very short amount of time. Arc will be playing the Reinhardt, attempting to do so. Blam's going to go for offensive Reaper, which actually I don't mind. He was on the Pharah, but it's a hard to play. It's a hard meta to be playing Pharah inconsistently. Iman will be on McCree. Michael 3D will be on Zarya. Sakari on Mercy, and Spo on Lucio. Michael 3D now is on the Winston. It's also kind of like.
Alrighty, so the time is about to be started here. The clock, absolutely not Xensity's friend. They have to get through this map in an incredible pace. It's not impossible, but everything is going to have to go right for them. Now they have the double Reaper. We'll see if this pays dividends. We haven't seen double Reaper on Kings Row since the beginning of Beta 1, really. And they're getting right into a Chance with first kill of the game. Takes out Arc. Iman, though, as Reaper, taking out Nap Time. There will be no Mercy res here early on. That's not a bad look. Blam and Iman going in. The Reapers bringing death with them. And Xensity, they know they had to set a quick time, but they're doing just that. Wow. Reaper, I'm not going to say Reaper OP, but Reaper's definitely doing a whole lot of work to start off this game.
Holy gosh. That is a very quick cap. That's exactly what they needed. Now, yeah, this is an interesting pick, and I think it's the smart one. Mangachu comes up on Bastion.
Yeah, I mean, Bash, if nothing else, can slow down a game a little bit, buy a little bit of extra time. Reapers certainly aren't going to be all that great at dealing with it. And he's going in there raw. He doesn't even have Reinhardt with him.
They had to come up around.
Okay, there he is.
They weren't just abandoning him. It was funny. They were both running in opposite directions, though. Yeah, this is something that takes a while to deal with. So that's exactly just a stall tactic. The Reapers are going to try to get around, but that's why the McCree is watching this ledge. Mercy's there with him, and you've got the Lucio guarding the other side. So they're just guarding both flanks. They're making sure they don't get dropped on from behind. And here come Winston.
Both Winston's leaping directly in. They want to deal with this Bash, and they take him out with the help of Reaper. Reaper, for his Blam, gets the double kill, almost has a Death Blossom.
Nice rest.
You know, this is really dangerous for Northern Gaming Red. I mean, they only need one big team defense here, and oh man, the Death Blossom gets totally ruined by Chance. Chance with the Earth Shatter. This is exactly what the defense of Northern Gaming needed.
That's exactly.
They don't want to be uttering the word choke here, and these kills just might be all that they need. Wolf and Exion coming in the clutch. If that Death Blossom did not get Earth Shatter right then and there, we could have been talking choke here. But now with only a minute left, I think this should be NG Red's game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Chance has been doing all afternoon. Not only is he hitting his Earth Shatters, they've been coming at the exact appropriate time. He's had a nice Reinhardt day today. There is some McCreeping going on in the background here.
Yeah, no, McCreepin is happening. Look at Wolf going to the back. It is high noon. Deadeye is out, takes out Iman. 2 quick kills. Both McCree's getting aboard here for NG Red. Exion coming in big with a triple kill. Xensity calling GG. They know they don't have any time remaining. And there you have it. Our North American Open, NG Red, Northern Gaming Red, going to take it 3-0. One of those games from winning winners bracket, but Xensity getting very quickly dispatched here.
Yeah, and there can be no doubt that Northern Gaming was the best team today. They absolutely rolled through those last parts in the winners bracket final, and yeah, good for them. I mean, Grouchy Desperados is a team that I knew and I liked, and I felt, you know, they deserved a spot in Overkill based on the footage that I'd seen, that I like to give teams a chance who scrimmed really well. I'm glad they got signed. They showed up here today. They did exactly what was expected of them, right? They got signed. They're one of the only teams in this bracket who is signed, has a sponsorship, so they needed to defend that title. A lot of other teams showed up today and put on some good tape, though, so I'm just, you know, happy for all the teams today, but it was definitely Northern Gaming's tournament to lose, and they won it, so good for them.
No, NG Red, they put on a show. It wasn't quite as clean as perhaps they would have liked at points, but in the end, they took it out. First tournament win under their belt as NG Red. So big congratulations to them. But that will wrap it up for us here today, or at least it'll wrap it up for Hex. I am going to go stream after because I don't know. I'm just going to stream. We're going to do it. It's going to be a solo queue challenge. Nothing but solo queue. McCree, Widowmaker, and Tracer. But that's my shout outs. What is your shout out here, Hex, before we take off for the day?
Well, when I'm not after casting for 9 hours straight, sometimes I do stream, and that is twitch.tv/hexagrams. On Twitter, I'm Hexagrams. Generally on the internet, I'm Hexagrams. So if you want to follow me and find stuff I do, just look for that. And yeah, thanks EP for casting. It's been a fun and long day.
Yep, and for me, I mean, my Twitch ZP_TV, going to be hosting it here in a moment. Other than that, Twitter @TempoZP. I am terrible at tweeting. I didn't even tweet today. I'll probably tweet in a moment saying I'm streaming. And people are like, where have you been stream-wise? But that's about it. Following your favorite casters on Twitter, definitely a good way of showing support. That does it here for us today here in the GosuGamers Open. And we'll see you guys next week when I do believe the weekly should be returning. So definitely.